Yo, that's good, man. It's been a minute. Everything was all out of whack too. I didn't even know like what to do. Snap. How you guys been? You know, it's been a while. It's been a while. Did it glitch out again? It glitched out again. You see what I mean? Like everything's out of whack. I don't know if it's because like I've been gone for so long or what, but like he came back with what? Wow, give me 1 second. I told you it's like glitching out for some reason. Let me move this over to the side real fast. Let's move this here. And let's try this one more time. And hope it doesn't bug out again. Okay. Are we good now? Are we good now? Are we good now? I mean, it looks not bad. Not bad. But yeah, how you guys been? How you guys been? Let's put this right here, actually. We have more room. That's right. It's been a minute. Wow. Yeah, guys, it feels like, honestly, it's been longer. I feel like I haven't streamed in forever. Forever. But hopefully we can get back to the schedule here, you know? Hopefully we can get back to it. I think I'll actually bring this down like so. But how have you guys been? How's life? Anything new? You guys seen any new shows? Done any new things? I was actually just like, I put some fries in the air fryer. Just wanted to heat up a little something, put a little seasoning on it too. You know, I ain't like the best chef in the world, but I decided to put a little something. It's still over there doing its thing. Yeah, but you forgot. No, like when I was about to do everything, the mic wasn't working and the screen started glitching out on me. I was like, dang, like how do I even fix any of these things? Been catching up on Demon Slayer. Oh, speaking of Demon Slayer, I actually saw the first 3 episodes. And I think I know what you were talking about now, Titan. But I still really like how it still looks really amazing. It looks so good. Oh, and I finished Mushoku Tensei. And I like what can I say here? What can I say here? Let's just say it like it was good. It was, like it was good, but I just didn't Okay, let's say they were predictable, but they're predictable in the way that I didn't want them to be. If that makes sense. Yeah? It's like it's not the worst thing ever because it's kind of like you know, but it's also like why? You know, like no, please don't do this, you know? And I'm did it. You know, like there's two things that I could be referring to, which is why I feel like it's not really a spoiler. So, if you know, you know. But I still like the show. I just feel like they could have went without doing one of those things that they did. I feel like if they did it, it would have been better. Actually, there's three things I can be speaking about now. Like thinking about it, there's three things it could be what I'm talking about. But yeah, I finished Mushoku. What else? It was just a whole different thing, honestly. Like I said, I went on a trip. I didn't watch any anime while I was away. Yeah, I mean, I watched a couple episodes of the Superman show. No, I think I watched like half of an episode because I didn't really have time. I wasn't able to stay like and do things. The only thing that I was able to do anything of was BB. I was able to start her. Like I started her like when I was over there. Like I was trying to just get everything, the idea down for her, and it turned out pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I feel like we can do a lot more with her. I feel like a lot more could be done with her. So it's just the first little idea here, especially because I feel like. Give me 1 second. I feel like what am I trying to say here? Like I feel like there's another character that I really want to like put in a certain place besides her. So that's what I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about. I've been slacking off on. Come on, man. You can't be doing this, man. I know I did it, but the only reason I did it is because I didn't have a choice. Because, you know, I was on vacate. I had to be on vacate. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I drew, like, I was working on this a little bit, I tried to keep my mind off. I brought some notes and everything, too, just so I can actually keep it there. But I was, like, unable to use any of them. Because I was just out, and I was trying to just be out. I did get some ideas, though, because one of my cousins, I was talking to her, and she was like, because I was telling her about Mike and everything and how I wanted his like where he's from to kind of look like, and then we drove by this place, right, with these brick houses and everything, and she was like, oh, I think right here you can use that inspiration for how like his street looks and everything. I was like, yo, that's dope. And then there was some graffiti, and she was like, this and the subway. I was like, yo, this is actually some good thing. And I saw like these. I think I have pictures. Did I post them on Discord? Let me see. I don't think I posted all the pictures on Discord. I was planning on posting them like periodically, but then I just forgot about it. So let me see if I can find some of the pictures I'm talking about so I can post them. But there was a lot of like buildings and structures and everything that I was like, yo, this would be really cool if we, made the buildings look similar to this. Not like, obviously not like ripping it off completely. I found out the problem, but I also came to the conclusion that I shouldn't add more. This is what I've been trying to tell you. Simplification. So I'm not drawing the body anymore. That wasn't the original intention. No, I understand that too, because you're like I feel that's why when I'm like just black out the drawing first with the BB drawing. The thing is, I wasn't planning on drawing her whole body, which is why I started. I mean, I wasn't planning on drawing up to where I was just gonna draw some heads, right? But then the hair and everything I was liking it too much, and then I ended up drawing everything. But it took me a lot longer. Like if I go to the information here, this drawing took me 13 hours. That is too much time, right? Because in the same breath, in the same way I can say I drew. Let me see. I drew. Let's go to where is she? Even this one, I bet, was a lot shorter. Yeah, this one was 7 hours, and this one has not only a background, two characters, and the poses are more dynamic, even though they're not the best. It's pretty old. I was looking for this one specifically. This one right here, same thing. Took me 4 hours. You know what I mean? So I shouldn't have taken as much time as I did with the BB drawing. But like I said, I not only was like, you know, drawing. I mean, not drawing, but like wasting so much time. The plan wasn't to draw the up to where it is. It was just to be head shots. But you know, things ended up happening, which is why I say block it out first, and then you can start adding all your details and all that other stuff. But I actually like how it turned out. I like the hair. I think it's really, the silhouette is really nice. If I were to black it out, you would be able to see it clearly. Like, oh, this is this person. But let me see if I can find some pictures of the. Well, we saw like this big Ferris wheel thing. I guess I can post that in there too. I wasn't planning on posting it. This is like this church I saw over there. These markings I saw on like the subway walls. It was really dope. I don't know if I posted that. I'm about to post it. Let's see. There were some other pictures. She probably has it on her phone. I'm gonna ask her later, and then hopefully next stream I can remember to post them. But I really liked these little things. I posted in the Chill channel, but I really liked it. I think these little things gave me a lot of ideas. Obviously, the first one wasn't one of them. I just saw it and I took a picture of it. But this church right here, really interesting, and these markings on the wall. It was just trippy. I was like, yo, I don't know, but I actually have some ideas coming to mind when I saw it, you know? So yeah, simplification. Simplify it, man. Before you start adding any of your detail, especially because as soon as I saw how much you added to the head, I already knew it was going to be a hassle for you to do everything else. So yeah, drawing. Since I've been back, I drew a couple of things. I drew this one right here. I really like this one. This one right here. I like the hair. Face is not the best, but this one too. I like this one. I like the head. Looks nice. I also drew these two heads right here. And yeah. Now we're back to this one, but I didn't really draw a lot. I tried to save some of it for the stream. That's a lie. That's a lie. I just didn't feel like really inspired to draw anything. But I think we're getting back into the routine. You know what? Let me go check on the fries real fast. I'll be back. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. Um. Oh, another thing happened also when I was over there. There was a whole bunch of things that, like, a whole bunch of. I don't know if I told you guys, but I went over there for like this convention thing, right? My mom was having like this convention, and went over there, right? That's the main reason that I went, but then decided to take like a little vacation after because I had family over there, and it was a nice time, spend time with the family, right? Um, so my mom tried to set me up. Man, she tried to set me up. I was like, ain't no way this is not happening right now. It's not happening right now, man. It was something though. Definitely something. But the thing is, it's like, when it's like you never, like, you can see somebody and you just see, oh, this is a really cool person, you know. I can see, us being really cool friends, maybe going to like a movie, or talking about certain things. You know what I mean? Like a cool person, like as soon as you understand you guys have similar interests, it's just a cool person, right? But as soon as you see what's going on, and then you start having this, like, you start getting a vibe that there's something fishy going on here, that's when everything gets ruined, It sucks. Because this person, I didn't know what was happening until I connected all the puzzle pieces, but it sucks, it sucks. It sucks. It definitely does, man. It definitely does. Let me actually bring this down. I feel like it should, like, the head should curve a little bit lower. Like that. Yeah. Maybe bring the eyebrows down a little bit more. I feel like I tend to make that space a little bit bigger than it should, like it needs to be. This isn't going to be like anything special. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things, I've been actually working on my hatching as well. I actually like the way it's been looking. I feel like I just do like a little gradient first and then... Oh, what happened? Oh. Well, okay, so what happened was, right, Brian? So when I went over there, I didn't have my hair, like my hair wasn't, wasn't presentable, right? So I went over there and I was like, even when I went to the airport and everything, I had like a hat on, right? And I was like, all right, I don't want people to see me this way because my hair isn't like, it isn't put together, I just washed it and it was out, right? So I put a little beanie on. I was like, all right, let me move in, let me start moving in, right? So I go to my aunt's house, right? And then she was like, well, I'm not like a professional, but I guess I can, put it together for you, right? And then she braided it for me, right? And it was looking pretty good, but obviously, like she said, she isn't a professional, so it wasn't perfect, but like I said, it still looked good. I really like it, right? So once I go to like the hotel, right? Because that's, like I said, we're having this convention thing. I go to the hotel, and my mom's like, I have somebody to do your hair for you, right? This professional. And I was like, okay. I mean, that's cool, right? And then, like, other things happen, And I actually sent you guys some pictures of, like, when I was over there. Like, I showed you guys the food and everything that I had, and everything was pretty nice. It was pretty tasty. So, yeah. So, I finished eating everything, and then I'm in my room. And then I'm like, no. I was going downstairs. I was taking the elevator, and then she was going up. And then she was like, do you want me to come to your room, or you want to come to my room, right? To do the hair. And I was like, I mean, it's wherever you want to be, right? And she was like, I think my room would be best because I have all my stuff there. And I was like, oh, yep, that makes sense. So then we go back to her room, right? And then she starts. She's like, oh, well, I don't have a comb. I can't find my comb. I don't know why. I thought I put it right here. Da, da, da. So I'm moving around the hotel, going to different people that I know's room, right? Because there's many people there, right, that I knew. So I was going to the rooms. I was like, do you have a comb? Do you have a comb? Da, da, da. And then she was like, oh, well, I didn't find a comb, and because I couldn't find it because nobody had one. Apparently, that's crazy, right? So I went, and then she was like, oh, well, I have a pick, and I was like, is that gonna work? She said, yeah, I can make it work. I was like, all right. She a professional, so obviously, you know. So I go there, and then she sits me down, right? And you sit down, and then she starts, you know, like she picked it out first, and then she started parting it, and then she started taking some gel. You know the works, right? You know how it works. So she starts doing it, right? And then we're just talking, and then the conversation was pretty, normal at first, and then it just got really relationshipy, right? And she was like, "Oh, so you have a girlfriend and everything?" I was like, "What?" But before that, we were talking about hair and everything because I was like, "Oh, so you're a professional hairstylist, or whatever. So, what kind of hairs do you like and everything? What kind of hairs do you do?" And she's like, "Well, I do a lot of hairs. I do this, I do that." And then she was like, she was like, did Nana change size? I mean, probably, honestly, because Sunny's posting a lot about Nana everywhere. Like, even in the show channel when I went to go check, Nana was there. So, yeah, Brian, I'm sitting there, right? And we're talking about hair and everything. She's talking about different hair that she's done. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool and everything. And then I was like, I don't really like dreads or locks or anything like that because I really like to be able to take my hair out, Sometimes I just like to, I like to let it breathe. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, have it locked in. I just like sometimes just sit in the shower and let the water run. He posts a lot. I know. He's almost like you and Freeman. No, I'm just playing. But I just let the water run. Yes, you gotta watch it now. No, I've been watching it. It's definitely different. It's definitely nowhere near what I expected it to be. But yeah, I was sitting there, right? And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. And she's like, yeah, I hate dreads. She hates it. And then because people don't know how to take care of it too. And a lot of the times it smells. And I was like, oh, okay. She was telling me all these things. And I was like, yeah, I can tell. Like, those things do happen. And then she was like, yeah, but some people take care of it really nice. And it's really nice when they have their dreads and everything. I'm telling you, Brian, it was all about hair, right? We're just sitting there talking about hair. She's a hairstylist. What else am I going to talk to her about? I don't know who she is, I'm just meeting her now, right? So we're doing this. I love Freerun, but I didn't post. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but when Freerun was out, you were posting a lot, But yeah, so yeah, she was braiding my hair and everything, and then I was like, yeah, that's why I just like braids, just because I know I'm gonna have to take it out, and then if I want to try something different, I could, a different type, a different style. And she was like, yeah, and then she was like, well, I like the way the braids look on your hair, on your head. And I was like, all right, what I'm saying, calm down, you feel me? So is that that one scene from Little Mermaid where Ariel had okay. But yeah. I just like that feeling, you know what I mean? I just like to let it breathe. Right? So yeah. So she said that. She's like, well, I like the way it looks on your hair. I was like, alright. Calm down over there. Right? So then the conversation got really relationshipy. She's like, oh, so do you have a girlfriend and everything? I was like, no, I don't. And the thing is, right, at this moment, she was getting a little close. You know what I mean? Like, all over my arm. I'm just like, yo, I've got my hair braided many times. It's never been like this. I mean, she was all on me. Right? So I'm like, okay. This is kind of getting... Not the live action. I mean, obviously, I've never seen the live action one, so I'd have to guess that one. But so it's in there, and then she just keeps braiding, and she starts telling me about her exes and everything, and I'm like, okay. And then she was like, yeah, this is how I am, and this is how. I'm like, He's back. What's good, Jen? How's it going, man? What's good, Sonny? Or whatever you would call it today. I mean, Jen, I guess, because, But, man, right, it was different, How old is your kids? Excuse me. I think I'm gonna just start a whole different thing because I don't want to. I don't think we're gonna do anything like serious. I mean, we could try to work on the other lady. It's just African. I was thinking it was either a guy, this African chief or queen lady. So I was just trying to see which one that I wanted to put into it because BB is not. She's a, like I told you guys this. I mean, I didn't tell you specific, like I just told if you read the my descriptions and stuff, but she is like Bao's rival, right? So like she's in a rival village, right, or a rival thing. This is such an old drawing of her. I definitely really need to remaster her. So she's like she isn't a queen or anything or royalty or anything. She's pretty young compared to the person that I'm thinking about. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to, have her like in this position that I'm thinking about. So that's why I'm just like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But give me a second. I want to go check on the fries again because I don't want it to, burn down the house. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. I don't think it's done yet. I just put it for a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know if she's the right person for the job. Let's get a little bit more of that. There you go. But yeah, I don't think she's with the dog now. She's just yapping right now, man. I don't know what's up with her. Let's go back. That's where I was, right? Yeah, this is where I was. something down here. A nice sphere down to a center, down to a jaw, down to an ear, down to the neck, to the brow, inwards, to the nose, to the lip, what's her name? Palm, Palmy, I think. Palmy, I think. What's her name? I never told you guys the name. Yeah, that's her name, Palmy. I'm always like, hey yo, I'm playing. Calm down, calm down. But yeah, that's her name, Palmy. How you not know your own? First of all, I mean, I think that's not how it's written. I mean, I don't know. That's not my dog. That's not my dog. You thought this was mine? This whole time you thought it was mine? Nah. Wait a second. What the heck? Oh. Pawn me? Nope, you never told it. Oh, I never told your name? Oh. They be barking almost every stream. I know. I know. Ponyo, you're not even trying anymore. Parmesan. head a little bit smaller. I feel like the length is a little bit short. I don't like this head. I don't like the curve. Not bad, but not good at the same time. The heck?
Are those kids playing outside?
Wow, that's a shock. That is crazy though, honestly. I mean, it makes sense, especially with how the world is now. And these quote unquote iPad kids, as they call them. But I remember just. when we were just always outside, you know. We'd always have to wait for the car to pass before we can continue with the game or whatever we were playing. But now the streets is empty. Wow, you're old. Wow. Really? Does that make me old? Because I used to play outside. Dang. Okay. Okay, calm down. But yeah, the good old days, you know. Football, baseball, kickball, whatever was fun. Actually, we didn't really play kickball and baseball in the middle of the street. We usually went to the field to do that. Cause we ain't trying to break no windows or calls, you know. Even though those things did happen playing football. But the good old days, you know. And now everybody's like vitamin D deficient. Cause nobody goes outside. So, since you're not going to do the whole full body thing, Titan, did you finish the drawing? Or did you realize today that you're not going to do a full body, so you haven't finished it yet? Um, what I meant was that I'm not going to put the body on the piece. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So what you're saying is you're going to finish up the head one, and then you're going to do the body one later? So are you done with it? No. But the work has been. Okay. Okay. So can I get like a time frame? Like when I'm gonna see the finished product? Actually, which one is this one? This is strawberry. Ooh, blueberry and strawberry. I classify myself as a. It'll be done when it's done. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just saying we've been waiting for it, so I just really want to see how it turns out. But and you're not doing color, right? I mean, since you have minimized it, what if you threw a little splash of color on there? No pressure though. You don't have to do it. Already been coloring it. Give me a second. Okay. I see what you mean. But like you said, you're not going to do the full body, right? I mean, you're not gonna do the full body now on the same page, but how much are you showing? How much are you showing of the drawing? I thought I had. Yes, you got it. My mistake. But yeah, I've been watching Demon Slayer, and I really like it. I really like it. I really like it. And I don't know if I've told you guys that, but to confirm it, but somebody told me that there's no more episodes. I'm pretty sure we talked about this, but like I said, I haven't streamed in a while, so it could be wrong. But they are done making episodes, and they're gonna make the rest into like 3-part movie. I think I need to make it a little bit longer. So yeah, Brian, did you finish the first? Yeah, I finished season 2, Moonlight Fantasy season 2. It's nice. You see, this is the thing. I feel like the thing is like I like it, but I feel like the thing is when I watch a show that I really like the first season, and this has nothing to do with Moonlight Fantasy. This is just in general. I realized this after I saw. I guess it's a combination of Moonlight Fantasy and Mushoku, and what else had a season 2 this year? I don't know, but I feel like I just have like if I really like the first season, I just have like expectations that are too high. I feel like because I feel like once I finish the first season, I'm just like, yo, I know what will make it perfect if they just follow the blueprint that's in my mind right now, right? And obviously they don't know what's in my mind, right? But if they were to follow it to the T, it'd be the greatest show of all time. I feel like that's how my mind works. Once I see a first season and I really like it, I'm like, yo, don't go nowhere. Just stay on this path right here and just keep moving. Maybe move a little bit closer to this, you know what I mean? And it'd be amazing and perfect. But they don't do that sometimes. And it's not that the series is bad or becomes bad just because it didn't follow the exact blueprint. But it just, I feel like sometimes, obviously, like there are times when it exceeds my expectations, But sometimes when it just drops the ball. And it's not that it's trash, it's just, it's not as good as I believe it could have been. I feel sometimes the second season is okay. Yeah. I feel like, yo, you have it. Just stay on track. And it's like they're technically still on track, but it's just not as like they're just not driving as they could have. They're just not moving the same. And I'm like, okay, it's nice, right? I guess you technically did give us a season 2, but it's just not as good as it could have been. And many series this year has done that, because it doesn't always just have to be season 2, but it usually happens with season 2 because that means that I already like it, And even if I like didn't like it that much, you know what I mean? I can still like find room for it, you know what I mean? But I hate when it's just not as good. I'm like, yo, like come on, what are you doing? Or like when it's repetitive, I'm just like, you don't need to be repetitive, Like I understand it worked last season, but you can just try a little bit more, do a little bit more, right? Like thinking about it now, I really hate that they did that in that show. I hate that they did because it's like it didn't need to happen. I feel like sometimes they're just playing it safe. Like, well, it's good, right? And I'm like, and this is sometimes what I do is when I feel a certain way like that, I will watch people react to it, and I love watching reactors. I told you guys this. But what I do sometimes too, I feel like I do it subconsciously. Like I don't plan on doing it, but it just ends up happening. I keep watching different people until they have a similar reaction to me. You know? Like if it was a really emotional moment and people aren't getting it, I'll keep watching until somebody gets it, you know? Or a really stupid moment and people aren't getting it, I'll keep watching different people until somebody gets it. I'm like, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not stupid. But it could have been better. It could have been much better. Like, don't do this to yourself. You have it. You have the win. Just keep moving. Keep swimming, as Dory likes to say. And you'll be fine. Yes. You have to, right? You gotta attack it from all sides, you know? But that's the thing. I feel like I don't ever like hate the show. I just feel like it's not doing this. But that's the thing about Demon Slayer that's different. Cause Demon Slayer, I feel like always has done its thing. But the thing is though, it's that we all know why we're there. You know? Cause Demon Slayer, you can say, well, it's pretty generic. Like in the story sense, obviously the animation is spectacular, but in the story, you know, like a revenge story type thing, but also like trying to save the world type thing. You know, you could say it's pretty generic. I bet you can probably not off the top of your head, but name like 10 other shows that have similar premises, right? But their execution, right? And you can also say, well, it's technically pretty predictable. I feel like they just do it so well, right? And they always keep catching you with how beautiful it looks, right? Because now you're just sitting there just mesmerized. Even if it's pretty, you know, straightforward, you're just like, yo, this looks too good. You know what I mean? And when I was watching Demon Slayer, right, every season, right? So I mean, I'll say season 3 or season 4. Season 4? Is season 4? The Mist, the Love Hashira and the Mist Hashira. So the one before this latest one. I'll say it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible, right? They didn't drop the ball too far, right? So I'll say if I were to say like, you know, like 1 set the tone, the movie okay. I mean, no, I'm not saying okay like it was okay. I'm saying it was like amazing. Like it hit a level up, right? And the Tengen, we're on season 3 right now? Oh, we're on season 4. Okay, yeah, season 3. But the Tengen was freaking amazing. I mean, yo, this is like you can rank it however you want, but you can you have to agree that they just keep like capturing you, keeping you, you know, because it's like you watch like everything and you just want more. You know what I mean? It's like that feeling when you get like when you watch an episode of something and it ends and you're like, what the heck? It didn't even feel like the time, because there's other shows like this one new show. I just watched the first episode and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I caught myself 3 times, maybe 2 to 3 times, checking the time to see how much time was left. I was bored. I was like, get this over with. I could have stopped it, but I was like, let's keep going. Let's just keep going, man. Like, come on. But this other show right here, I just watched the first episode. I think I watched the first episode before I went on the trip, or when I got back. I think it was when I got back. I don't remember. But the wand and sword, listen, the story. I mean, obviously, I said I just watched the first episode, like, you know, but the animation kept me going. I was like, oh, stop! You know, I couldn't stop. Suri was in 10 out of 10. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the feeling that I have, though, bro. You know, if I can watch, like, if I'm watching this episode and it ends and time just went by without me feeling it, that's like the first marker of something that was good, you know? So it can be a movie also. I've watched 2 hour movies, and I'll say like in the peak of Marvel, like in Endgame and Infinity War and stuff like that, right? I watched that movie. I didn't even think about time. I was just watching it, and it ended, and then like 2 hours went by. I was like, dang, I was captured, and they held on until the end, right? And it doesn't even have to be like something like that. It can be like a little random isekai, as long as it does its job, you know. Be feeling like exactly. We feel like I'm like yo, and I'll be mad. I'll be mad. I'm like yo, no way. I watched, like I said, I was watching Demon Slayer, and the same thing happened. I watched the first episode, and obviously, you know, they'd be having the first episode like 40, almost 50 minutes, and I was like, what? I was like, huh? Like they did their thing. They start off the first episode moving. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, I know why you here. Let's get them moving. And now they're moving. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, okay. I haven't seen them. And then now they're talking. They're talking a whole lot more than they've ever been. I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm interested. I'm invested. But it's just like I'm just like, yo, that's what I need for the second season. But you can't use the same tricks that you used for the first one. But that's why I feel like Demon Slayer knows why we're there, and they just hold on. All right. That's how I felt too. But the thing is, bro, I'm trying to wait. I mean, it's almost done now. It's done now, right? Wait, how many episodes is it? I watched like a whole bunch of them before I left. Like before I left. How many episodes are there left? How many episodes do I have left? Let's see. There's one episode left? The subscribe? Okay. How many episodes though? But I just like the the gore aspect of it, honestly. Like everything doesn't have to be like that, but I feel like when it does it that way, I feel like it's just authentic, you know? It's authentic. I feel like it feels like obviously real, even if they add more fantasy elements or everything. I just really don't like censorship, you know? Like if it's to be censored, then yeah, it's fine. But I feel like if you put the 12 episodes, okay, like a typical anime, if you're going to like add like a whole bunch of like gore, show it. If you're not, don't. You know, you're fine. But I just hate when it's supposed to be there but it's not there. You know, because it just feels like why, like what is going on here? You know. And I understand why they make it, because, you know, just for all audiences to be able to enjoy it, because some people don't want that. I'm like, yeah, I understand, but still, man, like, nah. But yeah, I feel like that's what be happening, right? Honestly, like once I finished Mushoku, I'm like, okay, but I feel like I expected more. I was like, like, yes, but it, no, I didn't feel satisfied, you know. I just felt like, okay, you know what I mean. So that's the thing. But like, and that's what I did. I went and I looked up reactors. Right, I was watching reactions to it, and then they were like, yeah. I was like, man, if I was in, I was like, yep, exactly. I was like, exactly. It was good, and they're like, yeah, you know, like, yeah. But it just like it didn't hold on, you know. It didn't hold on. I feel like honestly, I feel like how it like wrapped up. I feel like okay. Now I'm curious. How I know, but I'm curious with that too. But I feel like listen, but I feel like though, like I feel like honestly, I feel like I like listen. This is what would have been even better, okay? And this is just me, obviously my opinion, right? But I feel like Brian, if they didn't do what they did, and that moment right there would have been more powerful. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that makes the most sense. You know what I mean? But now I'm just like yes or no. It's not even, you know, like it's not going to hit the same, because if it's a yes, then cool. But if it's a no, then also cool, because we already, you know. But if the moment that happened didn't happen, and then we confronted that, that would have been so much more tension, because I'd be like, okay, this is this and this is that. But now it's like okay, so is everything like okay now? Like what, you know what I mean? Like I feel like literally, bro. I'm sitting there. I'm like, sure, but that was never an idea. You know what I mean? Like it was never, like I said, subverted expectations, but it was never an idea in my mind. And that's why I was watching Reactor, right? And he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, but it didn't need to happen. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's no reason for it to happen. And I'm like, yes, exactly. Like, I mean, sure, everything else, you know, but that moment, I'm like, why? Yeah, any news? No, I don't watch that. I don't watch it on YouTube. I mean, I occasionally, like, if it's on my front page, like I'll occasionally like click on a video, you know, about it, but I don't go searching for it now. Wait, and is any news channel, or are you asking me if I look up anime news? Because that's the I'm thinking of anime news, and you just shorten it like that. Oh no, then I don't watch them though. I mean, let me check just to see, because I don't know. I'm terrible with names, but if I see it, I could know. Oh. No, I don't. Wait, I've seen. I think I've seen a video before from them. But Bright, I feel like it didn't need to happen, Bright. You know, it's a channel that makes content videos of Overlord, ReZero, Eminence of Shadow, and JavaScript Reincarnated. I feel like I saw an Overlord video from them. But Bright, I feel like, but do you understand what I mean though? You don't have to agree, but do you understand what I'm trying to say though? Like, I feel like if it didn't happen that way, the everything you're talking about would have hit so much more. I feel like it would have been like, I would be on the edge of my seat, like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen, you know? But now I feel like it's just going to be like, even though we're gonna have that hint of like you know, tension, I feel like it won't be. Like, I feel like it won't be as like, it won't hit the same because that didn't need that. I don't care. Listen. It could have been anybody. I don't care. I just hate the fact that I feel like this was just anything because there was nothing there. Because green made so much sense because of the situation, right? Blue just popped out of nowhere. And first of all, I'm just thinking about these colors. I'm just like, listen, I understand, but there was never any of that. It was just a thing, right? It was never serious like that. But now it just feels so cheap. I'm just like, I mean, I guess. But then the fire, the what do you call it, the campfire explanation, I'm like, man, I didn't feel bad. Man, Brad, I'm telling you right now, I was pissed, and I knew Green was going to do what Green did because of like the beginning, but I was pissed, bro. I was pissed. Man, I was with oh girl. I was like, yes, swing. You know, I was like, man, like, why, man, like, why? It didn't need to happen because that's just a random. But listen. If Red would have been in the situation, I would have been like, I would still be with Green, but I would be like, because Red was the beginning of it all, right? Even though Green was technically, but Red was the beginning of it all. I would have been so with it. But Blue is just random. Blue is a stray cat. Right? I was pissed. I was like, ain't no way you going with this. Ain't no way. Right? I was like Blue's a stray cat, right? We just happened to see in a tree somewhere. And we're like, I guess. Right? But I mean, obviously, you know, like I know the history of it. But I mean, like, no, it was never that deep. It was like, but now, oh my god. Right. I'm just getting heat and thinking about it. But like I said, I mean, what can I say, man? Sometimes I feel like obviously subverting expectations is really like a good thing. You know, you don't want your show or your story to be too predictable. But I feel like sometimes you gotta make it a little predictable, okay? Because it would have been better if it was predictable. it's it just could have been so much better because now the whole main thing that listen, Brian, ever since season 1, no, ever since season 2 part 1, I was like when we saw yellow, right? When we saw yellow, I was in my head like red was in my head the whole time, right? And then we saw green, and then red was. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting until this moment, and then blue pops out of nowhere. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what the heck? Don't do this to me right now. And then it kept doing it, like getting closer and closer. And then the campfire, I was like, oh my gosh. And then green, and then I was like, oh my gosh. And then now, yeah, Sarah. And then now, right, I'm just like, honestly, bro, like red, I like yes or no. It's not like I don't even think I really care, honestly, because like why does it matter now? Because next thing you know, Brian, he gonna spin the block, and then yellow gonna be like, ah! I mean, yes, Brian, I understand that, but it would have been so much more if it was red, because now there would be that tension and that hatred. I would have been like, yes, this makes so much sense. But Brian, watch, I'm telling you, he's gonna spin the block, and then yellow gonna be like, well, it's still cold in the snow over here. And then he'll be like, well, and she'll be like, sure. And I'm like, okay, I guess. Why not? Why not? Why not now, Brian? Because anything is possible now, right? Oh, my God. Oh, remember what what's his name said? The man god, remember what he said? Is it his name? The man god? Or the person god? I don't remember what they call him. But remember what he said? You're going to regret this? I think he was talking about us, Brian. We are going to regret this. I regret him going because of this. I regret it, bro. I wanted him to go. I regret that. I regret wanting him to go, bro. Oh my gosh. I think, you see, that's what he was talking. He was talking to us. He was breaking the fourth wall, bro. He was like, you're going to regret this. He was looking directly at us. I regret it, bro. Because now, the biggest confrontation since season 1 has been shattered. The biggest conflict that I saw. Because even, bro, I'm telling you, even now, if right now, bro, third season open up, and then red is like we bump into red. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even though it's still good, like I said, that underlying sense of tension, we're going to feel it. But I'm telling you this right now, Brian. It's going to after that bit of tension because of the time, we're going to just sit there and be like, I mean, we still got blue. Blue's still here, so whatever happens, I guess. Oh no, man. Why? But yeah, that's a show that I saw. But the Wand and Sword anime, bro, the animation on that thing is insane. I'm telling you, it started off strong. This man was sliding under like this, whatever that beast thing is. It's crazy. It looks dope. I hope it's amazing, you know. I'm saying hope not because, like, man, honestly, I've been disappointed many times, right? Honestly, I feel like, listen, you have to know, bro. You have to know when to subvert expectations and when to just go with it, you know? Because sometimes going with it is the best choice. You've been building up something for so long. Hold on to it, you know? Keep holding on. Not gonna lie. green one day. I was like, ah, and then with the hair, I was like, ah. I was like, listen, turn around, close the door, tell them to go home. Tell everybody to go home, close the door, turn around. And you know what pissed me off, Brian? You know what pissed me off the most was the fact when everybody was leaving, and then in the background, right behind green, I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I was like, no. I was like, no. And I was like, that fight that the sisters were having outside when they were like, oh, but what about you? What about you? I was like, hold up. What about you? This is not the one to be having this conversation about, because this is the random. Because listen, you know what the difference is, bro? You know what the difference is? Listen, this is the difference. The mama and the maid, right? The difference is they are so close, right? They're so close to each other, and it makes so much more sense, right? When you look at it that way, right? But Blue is just someone we met. Bruh, I'm literally telling you this right now, bruh. We met one time, never saw again until now, bruh. I'm telling you this right now, bruh. I'm going to tell you this truthfully right now, bruh. I go through episodes not even thinking about Blue. Blue never crosses my mind, bruh. But you know who does? Since Green popped up, Green. Yeah, they banned me on TikTok, so that's why I don't use TikTok. Without Kuma. But right, since Green popped up, Green has been on my mind. And Red has always been on my mind since the beginning. But Blue has not crossed my mind at all, bro. Even when we went to Blue's house, I was like, okay. I was never like, I wonder where Blue's at. Never, bro, never. That's never crossed my mind. Oh yeah, and listen, I even forgot that they mentioned Blue when he was creating the figures. Man, I don't care. listen, Blue, listen. Blue isn't okay. Listen, no, let me say this. Blue is like a Shippuden Tenten. Okay, Blue is like a Shippuden Tenten. Like, what we occasionally hear and see, but, you know, like, what squad is Tenten on? Neji and Rock Lee, right? Yeah. Where is Tenten at? Oh, she's over there? Okay. What the heck, man? You barely... But I know. It sucks. But we're just moving on. We can't worry about that too much, you know? TikTok was just being dumb. Yeah. Yeah. Sucks. What was your favorite scene? From favorite scene? I don't know. Favorite scene? Hmm. Favorite scene. Well, I don't know if I can say favorite scene, but my favorite episode was when they were like looking for the house or getting everything done for the house. That was my favorite episode. Like she was so like I was like, oh my goodness. I worried about even the only reason. The only reason he's still. Oh, I said you. Wow. TikTok be doing too much, honestly. Norman Rudy episode? Give me a second. Oh, bro, that episode was. That episode was, yeah. Yeah. The episode where in the room, that felt so real. I loved it too. I loved it too. The episode was it was really good. I liked it. When you were saying her name, I was like, "Who the heck is that?" I was literally confused. But okay, okay, I know who it is now. I'm terrible with names, like I said. And Brian, I'm telling you, Brian, I'm also telling you, Brian, right. I'm also telling you. You remember the end? What happened with what happened with mom, right? Bri, I'm telling you right now, Bri. If Bri, I'm telling you right now, if the whole blue thing didn't happen, it would have hit a lot more. Cause I'm telling you right now, Bri, that should have been even more. It should have been even more, Bri. But you know why it wasn't? Because right after that, blue showed up like, I guess, oh my gosh, bro, I'm pissed off right now, bro. Bro, I'm pissed off right now because it was so like, it was minimized, bro. That should have been the only thing we should be thinking about right now. I was like, bro, I was like, in that moment, I was, and I felt like they were trying to rush the whole thing just so we can get that moment at the end. But bro, we didn't need it. It didn't need to exist. Oh my god, had to work on some university stuff. No problem, man. You got to do what you got to do. Have y'all seen Walls? Yeah, I watched the first episode, and man, it's fire. It's fire. It is dope. It's like Black Clover, but it's not Black Clover. Okay, I guess because the wizards and everything, and the one without. Okay, and the strength. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. People were like Mashal. I feel like I could see more Mashal because of the fact that the Wizards Academy. It's also animated better than Black Clover. Yeah, 100%. The animation is insane. Okay, I'm glad you still. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. What you been up to? I've been just drawing, working on my little story that I'm working on, working on some character designs and some concept art. Last time I was here, I'm pretty sure I was working on some of the potions. Working on some potions for my story here. Let's see. Where's the other potions? Oh, these ones. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Working on Carol's little like weapons over here. We redesigned Carol too. So this is what we're planning on his hair looking like. This guy right here on the left is a concept of Bo as well. A prominent character. And these two right here are these Viking sisters. I don't lie. They produce it when he worked on Black Clover. They sent him up. They set him up by not giving him a producer when he worked on Black Clover. Wait, are you saying the same guy who did Black Clover, but directed by the same guy? Okay, yeah. So it's directed by the same guy who did. Oh, you haven't seen it yet, Tank? I mean, Bri? It's amazing. The animation is crazy. It's crazy, bro. They're doing things I'm like, ain't no way. Like, did they like throw a cameraman into the screen to actually film these shots? Because I'm like, what? And the thing is too, I feel like it has like, without spoiling, I feel like it just has like a, like, how to explain it? Because the thing is, I feel like when Demon Slayer does crazy with its animations, it's like purposeful, you know? I feel like Demon Slayer is like, okay, we need to have a shot where this person is doing this crazy thing, right? But I feel like in that show, like I said, I only seen the first episode, but it's like they're just showing off, you know? I'm like, you don't need this. Like, you don't not need to animate this right here. I'll watch after the stream. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Why do I think this is Jay again? But it's, yeah, really good. Highly recommend. But oh, on a plane, I saw a movie. Listen. I only watched this movie because, um, um, because I saw the clip on TikTok or on YouTube. It was one of their places, and the movie is. Let me see if I can find it. me a second. What's reaction after? Let me go back. Movie. The movie is The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes. This movie is not good. I'm not gonna say it's not good. It's just, it's like, it's extremely predictable. I watched everything knowing exactly how it was going to end. Right? I just didn't know how they were going to get there, and then while they're moving, I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. I literally, before they got to where they got to, I was like, oh, so this is going to happen. He's gonna go there, and then they're gonna see this, and then they're gonna do this, and then that's good. I literally said that, and I was sitting there, right? And there was this guy next to me on the plane, and he was sitting there, and then he was watching something. He was watching this movie that I've been meaning to watch. I don't know what it's called though. But while I was watching this, I was like, man, this is so not it, man. It's so. And the thing is, there's a controversial moment too. Like, I'm surprised people were talking about it. But okay, in this show or movie, what happens is they enter this tunnel, right? The main character enters a tunnel, right? And when he's in there for like 10 seconds, I think it equates to like a few hours in our world, right? So obviously he's going through time. So if he's in there for like an hour, years go by, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Right? Or months. I don't remember. So long story short, things happen where I'm just like, oh, this is kind of, are you sure you want to? I was shocked, but the thing is, it's Japan and they don't play games. But the thing is, it's like, it's not like bad, like, but I'm just like, I feel like there's a point like with, which is how everything has been lately with the whole inclusivity thing, with everything has to be this, Sometimes I feel like it's not even a big deal, but I just know people would make big deals about it, It's like, there's nothing wrong with this, everything is perfectly fine. But I know people would be like, why aren't there any, black guys in it? Or, I'm just like, what the heck? Like, why? Why does that matter, So I was sitting there watching. I was like, "Oh snap! I can't believe they put that in there. They had to have gotten complaints." Let me actually just put this over like that. And there's the pocket under here. What are you talking about? A movie I saw on the plane. It's called the Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes. And I saw the clip that I saw on TikTok or YouTube. It was one of these places. Let me see if I can find it so I can show you. And you probably have seen this too, but I'm telling you right now, the only reason I watched this movie is because of this scene. I'm telling you. Give me a second. Let me actually see if I can get it. I'm telling you, the only flippin' reason I watched this movie is because of this scene. If I never saw this scene, I would have never watched the movie. Alright, give me a second. Let me turn this off. Okay. me a second. Wait, I want to put it like right on time. Wait, hold up. It might not work. Let me actually pause to see if it will work. Because last time it didn't work. Let's see. Where is it again? Yo, this is how you know I haven't streamed in a while. I'm over here. Wait, is this it? Okay, you see? That's how I knew it. I knew it. Okay. There you go. Okay. Watch this. This is the only reason I watched this movie. I'm definitely gonna have to cut this out for copyright, but just watch. Dang. You see, that's the only reason I watched this. That's the only reason I watched this. And that happens 8 minutes and 32 seconds in. They about to scrap. That's the only reason I watched it. And then I watched it, and I was like, I guess I don't think that this show's it, you know? I don't really think it's it. It's not the worst thing ever, it's just like, I don't think I wanted to watch this show, really. Like I said, I only watched it because of that scene. But I understand why this is the scene that they chose to post. But yeah, bro, I feel like this is the thing. This is why. I mean, it's not why, but I feel like this is a good reason to, like, you know, just start making your own like animes and like being able to draw and stuff like that, you know. Because I feel like, I mean, I guess drawing is a different, you know, like if you want to write or anything, I think that's a really cool thing too. But I feel like it sucks putting a whole bunch of time. You drawing a demon slayer? It looks nice, huh? No, I was just drawing a girl in a demon slayer like outfit, but I'm surprised you got it, you know, because I was kind of like thinking this looked a little tattyable. But it sucks when you spend like hours on watching something, and then at the end, it just underwhelming, you know. It's like, it's sad. It's like you ruin so much time watching something that's garbage, and it's even worse when you watch something that was good, and then you watched it again, or you watched the second movie or second season, and it's just like, you know, because it's kind of like it like ruins the first season, kind of. You're like, oh man, like I mean, oh man, you know what I mean? I'll be right back. All right, man. I was gonna ask earlier, but then I'm telling you, I really love these hatching. I think I got better at hatching though. I feel like the hatching kind of looks a little bit more hatchy. And what I found out about that, I was looking up. I mean, I didn't look it up, but I saw YouTube reels. I have to remember all these names, man. They're all TikToks, man. I saw a TikTok on Instagram, and this guy, I guess he just knew I was struggling because he posted a video perfectly that I needed at the time. And he was like, when you're hatching, you should think about the direction. And I'm like, that is true. Because honestly, I've just been hatching to hatch. But understanding the direction the thing is going, like, let's say, for example, okay, let's say I were to add a little bit of volume on here. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And I wanted to add some hatching. Once I determined how the light is going to be hitting this surface, I have to understand, is this a flat surface, is this a round surface? If that's the case, then I have to make sure the hatches are curving. So I'll do hatching that curves. But in this case, I'll curve it this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. So I'll have like here, like about being the center, and then each hatch will curve more this way, and then each hatch will curve more this way. And then same center, and then we'll curve more drastically further we go out, and then. But I like to actually bring the hatches a little bit closer together. And then here, being like a pocket area, we can just go straight down because gravity. This is like off center though. Let's just go back. But yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot lately. And I think the hatches have been doing their thing, you know? Wait, if this goes down here, this being like the sleeve area. I'll be back. Give me a second. Have you seen? No, that's crazy. Did you like randomly come upon that, or did you look it up? Interesting. They delete the hornet. That's one. Dang. That's. Why did you just randomly bring that up? Did you just see it now or what? That's kind of dark. I feel like if I were to like curve it that way, it'd make a little bit more sense. Where's my glove at? It's already starting to mess. Oh, there you go. Oh, have you did you guys hear about Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man? Man, I don't know how to feel about this. Cause I'm like, you don't need to do this, my boy. Why do this, man? Why do this, man? But honestly, I'm gonna wait and see. Oh, I haven't seen whatchamacallit yet either. What happened to him? Oh no, he's apparently he's to play Doctor Doom from Fantastic Four. Like he's going to be he's gonna be him. Which I'm like, nah, I don't think so, my boy. That's my first reaction. Like, why is he coming back to do that? You know. But that's the thing. It's Marvel's fault in the beginning for doing their whole connected universe and everything cinematic thing. Obviously, they've added the multiverse and everything. I understand. Yeah. But if they were doing that in the beginning, it would have been different. Yeah, that's him. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because he is Iron Man. Like he said, I am Iron Man. He is Iron Man. That's him. Robert Downey Jr. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr. That is Iron Man forever. Even though he did Sherlock Holmes, he's done all these other things. He is Iron Man. When we see him, he is Iron Man. But now he's Doctor Doom too? He's the villain for the next Avengers film? I mean, when I think of Doctor Doom, I think of Fantastic Four, which is why I said that. But yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing is bringing the Fantastic Four into play. But man, why they gotta do this, man? How much you think they're paying them, man? It gotta be a cool 40 M's, you know? Gotta be. It gotta be something crazy. You know, he was supposed to play Doctor. Oh no, I didn't know that. He was supposed to play him originally, but picked Iron Man. Well, I think Iron Man was the perfect choice for him, though, because of just who he is. You know. They're gonna bring back Chris Evans as Cap. I feel like like it would have been so much better if they would have just was like, okay, we did all this, and now we kind of put ourselves in a box because we just completed the best, the best like set of movies, with MCU in this peak, Now let's just go back to just making good movies. Stop trying to connect everything. Because honestly, if it was me, I would have been like, all right, listen, we can do trilogies. That's it. That's all we need, trilogies. All right. So we'll make three. We'll plan for 3 films. They don't need to all be connected. Because when that happens, it's like now I have to watch a movie about somebody I don't care about just to get the connection to work together and da, da, da. Now I have to watch a TV show and I don't care. I don't care about all that. Just give me 3 films that are connected. Start it at the first one and end it on the last one. What just stuff would have made as bad? Yeah, for majority of the. Yeah, I understand what you mean, but I mean like, we don't need to have this thing. It was good for that, but don't just start up another one. Cause I'm telling you, it's been how many years? 18 years? How many years? Not 18. 10 years. 11 years? About 11 years strong from Iron Man, the first one, to Endgame. Right? Or 11 years? How many years? 12 years? But all those movies, and it was like, okay, good, we're done. Now we're gonna pick up another set? Nah, bro. Her being a villain made no sense. Oh, WandaVision? Yeah. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. In the beginning of WandaVision, I actually liked the show. It was actually pretty entertaining. But then... Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Matt. Oh, that thing was more like Scarlet Witch's movie. I like Scarlet Witch, but... Come on, man. Yeah, they done ruined everything. I didn't even watch the movie. I started seeing like clips of everything, and then I found out that Reed was in it, and I was like, "Oh snap!" And I got spoiled, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch this movie." And then I looked up like a little video talking about the movie and talking about why it's so garbage, and then I watched it, and then he like spoiled everything, obviously, because he was talking about why it's so garbage. And I was like, dang, what the heck is this? So yeah. Very sad that they had to do something like that. And the Reed that we've been wanting forever, they pick him just to... And I'm like, wow. Are you serious right now, bro? That wasn't the plan. I was just saying, are you serious right now? And then I remembered, like, in mid saying that, what he says, and I was like, okay, let me just say it. Why not? You know what makes me mad though? I know, listen, some other movies do this also. Some normal films do this too. But you know what I've realized too about like like the MCU quotes. You know, what I've realized. I've realized that when they have like, and like I said, they've done this in other films too, but I feel like this has happened with every single one of the MCU movies. Is that when when they have like a female villain, she's she's done nothing wrong. It's not her fault. You know what I mean? Like, she did nothing. She just misunderstood. Even though she took out all these people, well, it's not her fault because. And I'm like, hold up, time out, reel it back a little bit. What? What? Don't say this right now. Please don't tell me this. Please don't tell me this is what you guys are doing right now. It's so funny. Cause I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait. Your kids? Hold up. You done took everybody out. They're all gone. They're not coming back. And your kids? What is that? I mean, the rooftop. That man was just sitting there. He was like, no. She's like, gone. Burned to dust. And now you're like, oh, well, it wasn't really me. What? I'm like, listen. Listen to me clearly, all right? Yes, it was. This is all you. I don't care. I don't care if, even the Captain Marvel first film, it wasn't really her. It was him the whole time. What? I don't understand. I feel like these hatching a little bit too much. I feel like if I just do the hatches on the darkest parts of the thing, so like if this, like, cause I usually color, so I feel like if I were to just keep this part clean and open, cause even I didn't see the Marvels movie. Like I said, I just, like, sometimes I'll just watch something just to see like if it's even worth watching. But even the Marvels movie, it wasn't her fault. It was her fault. But it wasn't even her fault either because she didn't know she was doing it. I'm like, what? It's just like that guy said in The Acolyte. There's no good or evil. It just depends on what side you're on. What? I think taking out a whole planet is kind of on the evil side. No, there's no good or evil. It just depends on the side you're on. It really just depends. It's not. Listen. It wasn't her fault because, well, technically, she did destroy all these other planets. But if you go back in time, what technically happened was she was just peaceful, and then this other person destroyed her whole planet. So technically, it was that person's fault, even though she decided after that to destroy everyone. But it wasn't really her fault, so don't blame her for it. What? It's just funny. It's funny. I feel like obviously you can have a villain where it technically isn't their fault, but I just hate when it's like done in a way so it's like, don't blame her or don't blame him. You know what I mean? I'm like, what do you mean don't blame him? That's why I like villains that even though you feel bad for them, at the end of the day, they are doing it on their own kind of thing. Like, they decided this and they know it's pretty selfish, but they don't care, you know, until at least, like, I mean, as long as they get what they want. That's what I like. I like that. But I hate when they try to be like, well, look over there. He was there when that happened, and they had a bad childhood, so just let it be. Nah. We have to keep it. Even the whole pain thing. Like, listen. I don't agree with everything he did, but hey, it made sense. And I was like, hey, I mean, dang. I mean, listen, that was our boy that you did that thing to, but man, like, if I'm looking at it from your side, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, But Payne never sat there and was like, well, it's not my fault, really. Nah, he was like, yo, this is the only way things could be done. And I'm like, I don't agree too much, but man, I can see how you could probably think that way. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I like in villains, you know? You don't have to agree with what they're doing, but you have to at least know why they're doing what they're doing, you know? And you can't just say, well, because he took this from me. But okay. What does that have to do with me? I don't even know you, man. But he's like, oh, I'm not even here to destroy anything. I'm just here to collect. And you're like, but I'm not gonna let you collect. And then now you're like, since you're in my way, I guess I have to. You know, I'm like, I guess I have to take you out. And now you're like, hold up. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to do anything. But if you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna have to take it by force. And then you're like, dang, I guess I understand. So yeah, I've been 9,000. I kinda felt that like right when I was finishing up what I was saying here, I kinda felt that was kinda yapping. But listen, it just makes sense though. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. I feel like it could be because of the fact that I've been like getting a whole bunch of like doing a whole bunch of writing studies and stuff that I have, like this has come to my mind. I'm like, I feel like it's opened my mind clearly, you know, like every time I watch something now, I'm like a lot more critical. I'm just like, this is not making any sense, you know? Like why is he even here, you know? Why is he even doing what he's doing right now? It's not even gonna help him accomplish his goal, you know? Like we know what Payne's goal is, right? But now just imagine Payne just all of a sudden like goes to the hidden leaf village and deletes the third Hokage. That doesn't make any sense. Because that has nothing to do with his goal, you know? That's the same thing. But it makes sense why he's there now because of this. And this person is not giving him what he wants. It all makes sense. It's all aligning. But I like these hatching. I think these hatching look nice, even though the drawing is terrible. I feel like if I were to just align it and then just do a singular motion of hatching straight up and down, maybe a little bit diagonal depending. But yeah, like I said, I did start Demon Slayer season 4, I guess we're in right now. And Tomoyoka is still my favorite Hashira. But I was talking to this guy and he said the Stone Hashira, I don't know his name, but he's his favorite Hashira because of this season. That's what he said. So I'm hoping like when I get to the end, I understand why, you know. Because obviously I feel like they're going to have to mention him a lot more, you know. A lot more about him because how is this person going to be your favorite if, you know. You know. So I want to actually see. But the thing is, I feel like mine was pretty valid, but just how his mindset was, you know, and he was moving in the beginning. How's it going? What are you working on today? Nothing much. I'm just drawing some random stuff. But how have you been? It's been a while. And what did you think about this drawing? I don't know if you said anything about it. But give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta put this away. Looks so cute. Read the caption. Oh wow! Nah, I appreciate that. Honestly, reading the caption, I thank you, because a lot of people don't read the captions. But thank you. But yeah, this is the first idea. I think I like the hair because I love the silhouette. I think the silhouette looks nice. I think I want to change up the silhouette with for Bao because of the fact that her silhouette is so strong. Bao's is kind of looking um, really weak in comparison. So I have to really tweak her silhouette. But the thing is, when it comes to a fro or like a poofy like type of hairstyle, you can really do anything. So that's what I'm trying to think. Like, what should I even do with her hair? I could do something kind of like maybe like a maybe something kind of like has to be, but you have to understand that they live in the wild, in the forest and trees. I'm saying, but like, I want her hair to just be like something that just is like that, you know. And I feel like I have to think about that. I don't want to just give her some braids. I mean, she can end up having braids for like one variant of her like outfit or something. Like maybe like you know how like in video games when you can choose different styles. She can have like a different style, which makes her hair like braided. But like, what's her natural silhouette? You know, what does it look like? Trash. What if I gave her like something like bald? What if her hair was like? What if her hair was like bald over here, sort of kind of like a mohawk, but like more around like a mohawk. Her hair was on the side. Some kind of like that. That would be an interesting silhouette. And go all the way down. That'd be an interesting silhouette though. Like if her hair was just like that. Like just bald on the sides like that. I should probably fade it. sides. Mm. I feel like that'd be an interesting silhouette. Like if you were to look at her from a distance, you'd be like, "Oh, that's her." She's like a sheep. I don't know. It's just a first idea. Because I'm thinking of like something like a fro. Like some type of fro, but something more interesting. Because there's so many different like fros in the world. Like even Mike has a fro, but his is really big. Thinking of making it like a certain type of way. Which is why I feel like him having like different him having like different hairstyles, like braids, like really big braids, kind of like fixes that, you know. So I can draw him. Like with those big braids. How do we do it? It's like from here. Wait, how do they look? I don't remember it. The two braids is split down the middle, and then it's like from up here, right? And wrap it around. And have his hair split like that. And then they'll curve back. Oh, do you have an OC with a spiky fro? No, I don't have one with a spiky fro. That'd be interesting though. Have a character with a spiky fro. But his hair is the braid can like go like we'll go all the way down. Come down, curve. Let's actually do that. And then boom, boom, boom. Yeah, him having really long braids. But I feel like I'll just have them behind it, and then they'll just be like whips. I might make them a little bit tighter, but they'd have to be like thicker, like a thicker knot. I might just do tubes. on the side. Oh, maybe if I do that. I curve all the way back, and then I'll just go all the way. But yeah, spiky fur would be interesting idea. What if we're just one big braid? I've been trying to like do things though, like that are pretty unique, but it's hard to do that, you know, with everything existing here. What if like we gave someone like a really big braid? So we gave him like a widow's peak, the Vegeta. That's what I call it. We give someone the Vegeta and then a really big braid. Widow's peak. I didn't say windows. I did not say windows. Something kind of like this. On the side, it'd just be like a really big mohawk. But it's a braid. I don't know. Is it called? Yeah, I said a widow's peak. I thought you said I said Windows peak. I didn't say windows. You didn't say. Oh, what did I say? I don't know. Quebec cooked them. um, you said the Vegeta. It's the Vegeta. Ah, I did say this is Vegeta. I'm telling you, man, Quebec is a whole different planet, man. Like me just walking to Walmart casually, thinking I'm just gonna be like, excuse me, where is this? And she just hit me with the French, like I know what she's talking about. She's like, I'm like, I'm just looking for the Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Truly crazy. And that's why I really highly recommend you guys just go to a different country, just take it all in. So when you said a spiky fro, oh, you have? Oh yeah, you did go to where did you go? You were talking about that a while ago, right? You went to somebody help me here? I don't remember. Yeah, DR. I was about to say DR. For real. I'm so serious. I was about to say it. I forgot, but then I remembered. Boondocks. The Boond. You did say spiky, and I was just trying to make something kind of look spiky. I've been just trying to knock out some silhouettes, you know. No, Naya said that. Trying to see something like a furrow type thing. That looks like a. Popping out of the head. What? This one? A snake. Where? Like here? the hair. I'm thinking if we were to do something more something more different. If I were to put something, let me see. Let me move this apparent snake one up here. Let me try. Okay, and then just give her some ears. And then let's do this is her hair, right? And then just have it come down. This being her neck. There's a straight line like that. That'd be weird. Because why does it not curl on the top too? And what would that even look like from the side? I have no idea. Because I really do like the idea of having Bo's hair go up. Maybe a little bit higher, honestly. Liquefy it, right? Like having our hair she fine? Trying to fix some mistakes here. This part right here needs to be but yeah, I'm thinking her hair to be something kind of like this. So it just goes up. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Because when we did this one, her hair being going up like that, I actually liked it. do something kind of like this. Neck too big. And from like here, bringing it up. What do I say? If I put her ears here. Something kind of like that. Yeah, if her hair was like this. What's up? What happened? Bomb girl or what do you mean? I don't understand it. It's a simple question. What? How is it a simple question? Because I don't understand. Bomb girl or war girl? Bomb, I guess. But I don't know what it means. I'm thinking like, I mean, that wouldn't even make any sense if you're saying it that way. Like sheet of bomb, you know? Like bomb.com, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? What do you think? What? How you gonna... You're not gonna tell me what you mean? Bomb girl all day. So I was correct? Did I say the right answer? Two years ago, I would say bomb girl. But nowadays, what the heck? I'm awful. What is this? Who are these people? Two years ago. You'll know when you're older? Okay. We don't want to spoil it. Okay. actually like these eyes. But you see what I mean by the hatching? I feel like the hatching has been really cool lately. I like these eyes also. Enthusiast. This gives me really cartoony vibes. But when I think of cartoony eyes, um, what the heck is going on? Luffy, oh, I knew you were good. I knew you were going to see, bring up One Piece. Ooh, these ones look nice. If I were to do something kind of like that. Swing it to our soul. finish Cleopatra tomorrow. Okay. All right. What time is it? So at least by 11:43 p.m. tomorrow, huh? Okay. We'll be waiting to see then. My prediction is 5% accurate. Oh my god. Wow. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what characters, like if I were to have it all really stylized like this, I really like the way that I stylize mouths and noses, but eyes I've always been having an issue with. I'm trying to think of a show that has very stylized ways of drawing eyes, but they're all different. Because if I look at like some typical shonen anime, all of their eyes are the same, right? And obviously I understand if it's like the style of the thing, and I'm thinking about like a Demon Slayer or a actually no, because the eyes are similar in the shape of the style, but many people have different eyes. I'm not talking about Demon Slayer. I'm talking about I was thinking of Chainsaw Man, but I feel like the underlying style, like if I were to show you a picture of a person in Chainsaw Man's face, you'd be like, oh, Chainsaw Man. Well, even a JJK. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. A Haikyuu as well. The style is so. Bleach also, to be honest. Bleach. You can say that again. I don't know what I can say again. I really like the blue like eyes. Alright, Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock is ongoing. Itoshi. I don't know. These eyes right here look nice. I can use these eyes. Those would be some interesting eyes, but the side one could be cool too. That'd be a cool eye as well. I don't know. Can probably even add some lashes if we want. Just darken the top lid. Okay. I think that's my cue. But yeah, guys, it was cool. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a while, and we're back. We're back. Wait, whoa, that's a really cool way of hatching. Ooh, very cool way of hatching. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys Wednesday for the next one. It's not 12 yet. I didn't know we were going to 12, but I guess we'll go till 12. I guess we'll go until 12, so 10 minutes. Potato. Purple potatoes? Boil them, mash them. Stew? Okay. I don't know. Purple potatoes? I didn't even know that was a thing. Purple? I'm thinking of onions now. You never had a purple potato before? Purple potato chips. Nothing like that. I don't know. It don't sound familiar. Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. They mainly grow in Peru. Oh, well, I've never been to Peru, so I guess that answers that question. Purple potato chips. potatoes taste like potatoes, but what? For earth, like I guess. Interesting. So it tastes like dirt. Is that what you're saying? They taste like some dirt potatoes. That's interesting. It does not taste like dirt. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had them before. If I had, I didn't know they were purple. Like maybe, like you said, if they was put in some stew or something. How do you not? They see purple as a potato. No, I mean like, oh, so like it's only in chip form? Cause you said in stew. Like if it was put in the stew and I was just eating the stew, I wouldn't think, oh, purple. I'd just be eating it, you know? Purple. Wait, so how purple do you think the potatoes are? I don't know. You know, let me Google purple potato. What the heck? These are purple purple. What do you mean? How purple do you think these are? Purple. I don't think I had these before, brother. What? Man, I had never had these chips before. Yeah, I don't think I had those before, bro. You had me thinking of beats for a second. I was like, All right, that's gonna be it for me. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. But I really want to play around with these eyes, or these eyes. I really like them. I think they are really cool. See ya. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Oh, yeah, sweet. See everybody till the next time.